before it said Tokyo, Japan. No, that is not the closest server, Twitch. Please don't use Tokyo, Japan.
God damn it. Japanese, I think we're turning Japanese. That song is racist.
Update 6 has Twitch, please don't use Tokyo, Japan.
God damn it.
Don't have it muted.
Japanese, I think we're turning Japanese.
Don't have Twitch muted.
Oh, Twitch.
The stream.
There we are live. Oh, with our new banner. I forgot about that.
And then I will retweet as myself, although you know what? I have 129 followers on Doos and Tamriel now.
Oh, fantastic. You followed a bunch of people, huh?
No, they followed me from Scarydrew 86, I believe.
Oh, I thought you followed them because they were.
Oh, I'm following.
You followed them that were on your Scarydrew, and then they
yeah, no,
I'm
following like 377 people on here, and even more on Doos and Tamriel, like over 400. But I have 166 followers.
I'm following 220, and I have 128 followers. Not bad.
Oh, let me. You know what? I need to.
I do need to later give a shout out to the whole wrong way wife thing because that was fucking hilarious and adorable.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
I messaged you earlier, but I got the feeling you didn't catch it because I was like, "This is funnier than
I
You
did.
said LOL, but that was it.
Wait, the what?
The wrong way wife.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I messaged this to your
Can you? No, like, is there more like a specific?
Yeah, I will tell you. I'm trying to. Just chill. What?
Oh, nothing. I was laughing at you, or more laughing at myself in my reaction to you.
You replied LOL, but I thought you'd have a funnier reaction to that. But you might remember. I don't know. But anyway, the guy Ranf. Remember I was telling you?
Yes.
You remember the whole thing now?
Yes, I vaguely remember it. I don't entirely remember it,
I thought
though.
it was funny, but anyway.
Oh, yes, the wrong way. Okay, thank you. Wait, it's not my fault that I don't recognize when you use wrong way wife.
That was the best. That was the whole point of the story. That was the point.
Oh, that's right, because that was like the specific name that he had. Yeah, that's right.
His wife used to play WoW, and he's like, hey, maybe you can get my wife to play ESO. He says she's busy with her business a lot of the time, but, she does like games, but she's like me. She's a complete beginner. I don't see you on here. Where? Oh, there's your crown. Are you in the building?
Oh my God, Ernie, we're trying to do a live stream here.
I wanna be on the show.
that little Khajiit is adorable.
He is freaking adorable. These damn Khajiits. Yeah, I like how people get the white glow so you can do shit to them.
Hello and welcome to Doos and Tamriel, episode 9. We are here in Stonefalls as usual, and we are in update 6. It has gone live. It is here. Everybody rejoice. Let your bags run free because you now have a collection panel and you can now save some bag space. Although I have full bag space because
As do I.
I did not clear out my bags after we did the drunk live stream on Saturday with Knight's Night. So we got a couple of things to talk about today. Nothing too much news-wise. It's actually funny because every podcast for Elder Scrolls I listen to, they're struggling for content because Elder Scrolls has nothing other than Update 6, console release, and buy-to-play, which is old news at this point. And aside from that, there's no other news. That's the bag upgrade guy. I didn't mean to go there.
That's okay.
We need to go sell off some items. So anyways, I did not finish my intro. Hello, I am Scarydrew, and I am here with Scarydoo.
And I would appreciate a little more advance notice before you delve into hello and welcome to Doos and Tamriel, because what if I was saying something rude?
Well, I know that you would like that, but that's kind of the whole point, is I like to catch you off guard with certain things.
I know, but I was mid-story about Twitter today.
So one thing that I will say about this update is, for one thing, I almost just crapped myself because this staff says it does 299 damage. I have to keep reminding myself that in this update, damage is now all stats are multiplied by 10. So no, don't steal that staff. Good lord, this is exactly what I was just about to talk about. I almost just the only reason I did not steal that staff is because my inventory's full, and I was testing the sound for this show tonight. Let me sell all of this crap.
I repaired everything with this guy.
Make sure you don't sell anything that you may actually be better than what you're using. Although it doesn't really, it's all low-level stuff. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, so I was trying to test the sound, so I'm like, hey, I'm going to shoot my staff around a little bit so that I can get an idea of the game sound versus our voices. And I shot a chicken. And it tells me, hey, you shot a chicken, that's against the law. That chicken was owned by someone. And I actually have not been approached by a guard, so hopefully nobody caught me, but...
he hilariously did not intend to
I need that lockpick back.
He did not mean to kill the chicken, and he was super pissed that he had done it while not streaming.
Yeah, because I got a message box saying, you killed someone's chicken, and I'm like, well, I didn't mean to. I was testing audio. Is there a button where I can test audio for crying out loud? This stuff's better than what I'm using.
Yeah, I'm going through stuff as well, so...
What? I just sold this.
Kind of cathartic going through your bag space. It's kind of overwhelming before you do it, and then it's like, oh, it's just so bad. Well, this robe is a much better robe than the one I'm wearing, so I will equip this.
Might as well hang on to that.
I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hang on to it. I'm sorry, I'm so tacky.
Oh, and while you're here, you with the same guy that I am?
Yes.
You can buy soul gems here, so you might want to pick out a couple soul gems for yourself.
I should, because I die easily. The sash is better.
Although I'm gonna get some soul gems, so I can always resurrect you with those.
Yeah, you can. Marcus, junk.
I just sold something that I didn't want
Are
to.
we going to be crafting at all with these characters for the show?
I mean, we can.
Like, should I worry about research and things like that?
No, I wouldn't. No, I mean, that's... I mean, we can in off time or something, but...
that's what I'm wondering, if I should worry about saving anything,
I wouldn't. No.
This is cool. The homespun sash of health, armor 46, level 10, maximum
That's what
health
I have.
enchantment. I'm gonna add.
I'm fairly certain that was from a quest because I have that exact same one.
It was, I think, and I am definitely going to equip that.
Okay, well, I believe I am all set. I have 9 out of 81 bag space taken up, so...
I'm going to be a little bit here, but
I do have some gold.
Some
I have some gold. I'm going to go see what a bag upgrade is going to cost me, and then I'm going to go upgrade my horse, and then...
So just what everyone's been waiting for to see on Do's and Tamriel with Update 6 is us clearing bag space.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
totally...
right? Well, that is Update 6, is clearing your bag space. We're just doing it in a different way. Oh, and you know what? That means that I now have access to my collectibles, which is where... Oh, and the champion system. I have champion points.
Can I get your opinion on this real quick?
Yes.
Should I take the homespun sash of health or the homespun sash of magicka?
Well, since all your points are put into health... Oh, for your attribute points, yeah. But you can use your gear for magicka. Kind of balance it out.
Yeah. And my gear actually has a lot of... I tend to do passives for magicka too, so I will equip this.
So here is the champion system. We're not gonna spend a bunch of time going through and checking out the update 6 stuff because we already did that in the public test server. So
we can do it again anyway. Because it's cool.
Increase spell resistance, reduce the amount of damage you take by critical hits. I think I'm just gonna go. Oh, but there's other. See, I need to look through this a little bit.
I need to look through the weapons here. I think I want this.
Do's and Tamriel.
Ooh, that was a good song.
Yeah, that's gonna be our new theme song right there.
I like that.
It's not really. Actually, shout out to Agelos from Tales of Tamriel. I just before we got on, he told me, he was asking me, what is the where can I find that intro song? Who does it? Because I want to make it my ringtone. And I was like, well, I'm extremely flattered because I actually did that on my guitar. So I just sent him the audio file. So now there's going to be someone somewhere on the East Coast walking around with my version of Nerevar Rising.
And that's
on his phone.
That someone is Agelos.
Yes.
In case you're wondering.
Yes, it is.
Well, what's flattering here is that first we get a shout out on their great show. Then they have us on their great show. No, he's a fan of your guitar playing. What next?
Mm-hmm.
What next?
You know what's next? We are going to be official members of Dungeon. No, I'm just kidding. That's not actually happening. We're not actually going to be... Our show is now a subsidiary of Dungeon Crawler Network.
Oh, take that back because that's not true.
I know, it's not... No, it's not true. We're not affiliated in any way other than we were on their show once.
Yeah, because you don't want him to look bad.
Yeah, that's true. We come with kind of a stain on our name. We kind of bring people down wherever we go.
We're kind of assy.
I'm going to roll around in this Mana Marco gear, the costume.
Oh, nice. I forgot about the costumes.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the Golden Saint costume, I think. Is that the one that looks really cool? And then there's also the Dark Seducer, which I love this collection system because now I don't have to get on my bank and stuff. in order to change my costumes around, and I got my dog pet out. I don't have to carry items in order to have pets out, so that's nice. Okay, so I'm all set. Go ahead and sell all those. You can just sell.
I want to use this Glyph of Frost. I forget how to do it.
Oh, you don't need to. You already have a glyph. You already have. Yeah, you can just sell.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, just sell all that.
You sell all that. What about this whistle? Do I need this for a quest?
Yes, it's not. It's more of a. I don't know, but yeah, you can just sell everything else. I think.
You need to hold the phone. I'm looking through my shit. Just kidding.
Actually,
I do want to look through the apparel one last time, really fast, that I missed. These are heavy armor anyway.
Well, like I said, you don't really need to worry about it at this low level. We'll get new items from quests and things like that.
I'm having a good time. No, it's true. I should get out of here. Alright, let me sell. Ernie, stop clawing at my chair. Why is there a Khajiit clawing at my chair?
Because your legs taste like skooma.
Good one.
Okay, so this is for level 1 and 9. We're above that. I'll buy a couple of petty soul gems, or minor soul gems here.
I have a petty soul gem here.
And I don't want to spend 450 gold. Jesus, I'll buy some empty ones and fill them. I don't like filling them because I'm lazy, but... Oh, well. Okay. Well, I'm ready when you are. Honestly, I have no idea what we're going to talk about today or do. Well, there's a couple things we can talk about. For one, there was the Tamriel Chronicle issue number 80 that came out today. And this is similar to the one we were featured on, the Tamriel Town Crier. He thinks you're playing with his look. He's biting your leg now. He's trying to bite your entire leg. He thinks you're playing.
I wasn't playing to begin with. I was just sitting there.
Oh no, I know. But when you sweep him with your leg, he thinks you're playing, so he's gonna get more aggressive.
Cocaine or something.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying it's gonna get worse.
Victim blaming? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that counts on something.
You've seen the Tamriel Town Crier because we were featured on there. That's all the media.
Of course I have, and it was fantastic.
Well, the Tamriel Chronicle is a little bit different. It features fan art and things like that. So fan music, kind of like my aforementioned version of Nerevar Rising, would be considered fan music, and also artwork, which shout out to Mike from Elder Scrolls Off the Record and Classic Elder Scrolls, who got his artwork featured on there, and so his was one of the ones on the Tamriel Chronicle today.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, and well, that's about it. There was a Battle Masters Corner and the Lore Masters Archive. You can actually listen, I would recommend, to the Tales of Tamriel episode 55, which was the source of the name of that episode, The Need for Mead, which I am still very excited that I came up with the name of an episode. That was so exciting for me.
That's pretty flattering, too. You've had a lot of
Are you almost ready?
Chill. No, I'm not. Damn.
Oh, I should do the same thing. Put the
I'm
potions.
sorry. My potions were completely depleted, so I realized. And now I actually am completely ready. I'm all repaired and ready.
Then we will start heading.
Sweet armor.
Oh,
my
and you know what?
It's very cool. You should have your guy come check.
I just wasted a potion.
I've done that. We all have.
We did some grinding on Saturday. Well, let me finish. I was just gonna say, listen to episode 55 for the what was it called? I'm so sorry. The Lore Masters Archive, which was the Reachmen, the nature on the nature of Reachmen.
That was great.
And I like the Lore Masters Archive because it's kind of like a Q&A session with a character in the game, which is kind of neat.
I'm next to you here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where we're going. I'm just going to have you travel to me.
Can you all tell that despite the fact that there's been a major update and it's the biggest news in ESO we're going to have for a while, that we still didn't prepare at all? And we're like,
no.
We're like, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh,
new idea. We need to go way up there. Hello, Ranth. Welcome to our incredibly sloppy show. Oh, I see Mike in here. Yes, we did see your painting. Ingvar
says Sacktown in the house.
Yes, yes, he is, and he also is on. You're on Ingvar, correct? Tamriel Unchained. Is that where I know you from? I get all my podcasts mixed up. I can't keep track of everyone.
Oh yeah. Oh, and who reminded us that? And I called you guys the Dew's crew.
Oh yes, yes. You know what? This next quest that I was gonna have us do, we can still. It's so far away. Yeah, let's go ahead and run over there anyways. Screw it. So, there was the Lore Masters Archive, there was the Battle Masters Corner, and there was the Tamriel Chronicle. Little bit of news for our show. We had a Kickstarter up, and it's still up there. If you wanted to kick in some money, basically, we're trying to improve the audio, which I think we actually improved it a little bit today. But what's really going to help out is we plan on getting a desk for Scarydoo, because she is currently, I don't know if you can tell from her camera, that she's awkwardly positioned in front of the TV, and so it's not exactly the ideal situation for streaming and doing the show. So there's a little compact desk that we can squeeze over next to our bookshelf behind where she's sitting. Yes. You might even be able to see it behind her, I'm not sure. And
I try to avoid the sloppy parts of the apartment, so
actually that's excellent. I'm glad somebody's taking care of that.
Me. Yeah, and like you can't see all the crap surrounding us.
Yes.
Do I need to travel to you, or are you near me?
Yes, you can travel to me now.
Oh,
yes. Okay. And so I plan on getting the desk so that we can set up the computer nice with a monitor and everything, and in addition to that, get a couple of as recommended by Knight's Night, they're called Yeti microphones. That's what he uses for his show, and so they look like studio mics. I mean, they look really nice. So we did the Kickstarter, and a couple of shout outs for that. We had the first was Esteldian from Tales of Tamriel, who donated $25 to us, and that was followed by Knight's Night, kicked in $25 himself, as well as Tamriel Drifter, and huge thanks to you guys. But the big part of this is unfortunate for me, because during the drunk live stream on Saturday, we had referenced something from Bob's Burgers, which is actually a real thing, where there's kink sites where people pay to see a woman sit on a balloon until it pops. And so the joke in Bob's Burgers is that he found it on womansitsonaballoonuntilipops.com or something like that.
If you actually want to be educated seriously on it, check out the episode of the podcast Love and Radio called Dirty Balloons. I am not kidding.
Yes.
That's
and
where
so
that came from.
So as a gag, I put up one of the Kickstarter rewards, because it's for $25 you get a mention on the show, and so this isn't even the official mention. Once the Kickstarter completes, we'll do like a special little thing for each person. I'll try to get in contact with each person and see if there's like a message they want us to shout out on the show.
I'll find their most embarrassing tweet to read it on the show.
And we're gonna hit up some way shrines on the way, just so we unlock
please.
them. And so so for $100 you can be a guest on our show. And for kicks...
Let's be real, they're all going to be guests on our show for free anyway.
But it's possible, but don't say that, because the Kickstarter's not over yet. Way to go.
I didn't mean
that's marketing at its best right there. Scarydoo, marketing genius. And so... so just for kicks, when we were having too much mulled wine on Saturday with Knight's Night, I don't know where you went.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, I don't have a chevron for you. That's why. As long as you got the crown, it's fine. I know what you look like.
My outfit is extremely cool right now, by the way, and I think this is what I want to cosplay, because it's pretty awesome.
There's a Sky Shard over here, by the way. We'll go grab.
Let's
go. Sky Shard!
Sky Shard!
And so just for kicks, during the drunk live stream, we had decided to put up a $150 reward where I would sit on a balloon until it pops.
The joke was, we really didn't... Oh, sorry, you were about to say.
I was going to say, little did I know that there would be some nut job somewhere who would want to donate that much money to us. And
shout out to our nut job, by the way.
Yes. And
Slayer of Slags.
Yes.
No. Slagmaster. Smiter of Slags. I always want to say Slayer of Slags. I'm like, that's so violent.
Yes.
Slags.
Smiter Slags. And he donated the... I'm assuming it's a he. I don't want to assume. Donated donated $150 to our cause, and that put us close enough to where we've got I think your dad, and then
my dad.
Yeah, we got a couple of people that are willing to.
No, that's bad marketing. Don't let them know my dad.
Well, that's the thing.
Said he
that's
would
the thing.
Try to help cover.
Yeah, that's the thing is he'll do it if we need it. So there's still like 20-something days left on the Kickstarter, so there's still plenty of time to hit the goal, because we still have $125 to go.
Yes, we have over 20 days, and the point here is that if you threw down hoping that we wouldn't hit our goal, we're going to hit our goal because of my dad. So
the good news is there are stretch goals for that, and I just added those today. So if we get up to $475, we'll be able to buy a legit computer chair for the new desk. The chair that she's sitting in now would work. So
it's from the 80s, and I bought it from a lady for like $25, and it's actually extremely comfortable, so it's fine, but it's not a computer.
yeah, but the one I'm looking at,
quite weird. Actually, I should take a picture because it's kind of a hilarious looking chair.
and honestly, I didn't put this on there, but even if we get like $50 over or something, then I'd just buy a $50 computer chair or something. That would be nicer.
Or we'll put it toward parts on the computer that we're going to build. We won't obviously build a computer for 50. Although maybe I can find a way. I'm a pretty thrifty lady. I'm just.
But yeah. So it's the one I'm looking at. It's like 110 or something. It's a real nice. It's got the full. One thing I don't like my chair even. It only has the single lever.
Okay,
so you can
particular pants.
Well,
I'm not gonna care.
I like the adjustable ones where you can adjust the height of the back and everything like that. And so that's kind of the one I'm looking at.
Well,
there's another sky shard up there. I don't know how to get to it though.
Nobody should care is that they like our show enough to listen, and no one wants to hear the goddamn echo. And the desk.
That's the main thing.
The desk and the microphones will fix that. They're gonna be like, comfort.
Yes.
fair enough.
I totally forgot about my champion points, but that's okay. Well, I'll do those a little bit.
We'll do them later. We didn't have a ton of time
but that did give me a skill point.
We get home right before we start this. I had enough time to down some pizza real quick and log in. Oh, I wanted to add. I don't think you said this. Maybe I'm wrong. So, the person who is awesome, Smiter of Slags, also known as Slag Master, had also added one little caveat to the reward, which we're of course going to do.
Yeah, I fully plan to do this.
Yes, we're going to do it
against my better judgment.
Oh, this is going to be great! I can't wait to see your pants afterward. Is that the balloon that Scarydrew sits on to pop, which maybe I'll make a website, Scarydrew sits on a balloon until it pops.com. Just kidding. It has to be filled with Jack and Coke, which is actually extremely funny. We have like the surplus of Jack Daniels because it's gross, and I also don't drink soda, so I can't cover up the taste with Coke because I don't like Coke either. And my dad just gave it to me a while back when he moved and didn't have a bar anymore. I think. Are you trying to pickpocket this guy?
I was going. I didn't realize it was a guard, so that's a really bad idea. But I was trying to. Yes.
The time is not now.
Yeah, no,
although
it's
I would
not.
like to try pickpocketing somebody or killing a chicken or something at some point. But yes, so we have this bottle of Jack that's just sitting there, and I know it's kind of a waste of alcohol, but really, if it ends up all over Scarydrew's butt and his pants with Coke, is it really a waste of alcohol?
Yeah, so
I think
that's what's going to happen is I am going to sit on a balloon filled
being
with
attacked.
Jack and Coke until it pops. I did not put my skill points into that chain pull thing.
Oh, okay.
So you won't have to worry about me pulling enemies away from where you just were trying to hit them
I enjoyed
anymore.
It, but sometimes
this is a really pretty area. I like this.
Very pretty.
Look at the bridge up here. I really like the bridge, and then there's like this kind of ruins back there.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really pretty.
And let's kill this guy too. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? One thing we forgot, and we'll have to do it back here if we could find a vendor. We forgot. Okay, so aside from sitting on a balloon until it pops full of Jack and Coke, we were wondering, and this is part of why we wanted to grind out some levels during the special drunk episode, was why we were having trouble killing stuff, and it seemed like we're not, like, especially when you have two people in a group together, like the game's designed that you can solo it,
right?
And so when you have two people, these things should be dying easily, and we were struggling. And I totally forgot that I have all the add-ons turned off for the streaming character, and so I don't have auto repair.
Yeah, we're morons. We forgot.
And I need to find a vendor. So
right behind you here.
That guy says talk, but he's not actually talking to me. None of these.
Greetings.
I need to reload UI because this is not working.
Oh dear God, you are struggling. Struggle is. Oh, hi, sissy. Do you want to be on the show? Come here. Come on.
So ultimately, the Kickstarter is still up. We still need $125 to hit our goal, but since we had a couple of people say that if we didn't hit our goal when the deadline was approaching, they would throw in the extra money, and so I went ahead and threw it on the credit card today. Since,
oh, you did? You didn't
because,
tell me that. Ooh.
Because I figured that would be better than waiting a month to fix the audio. If we know we'll have the opportunity to get the money, then I'll just throw it on the credit card.
This is legitimately for you guys as well, because nobody wants to hear us sucking and sounding.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been trying to, and it's like we've got it most of the way taken care of here. But if I get a little excited or a little louder, if Scarydoo gets a little loud or anything like that,
I get real excited.
I mean, it still picks up that echo, and like I said, even aside from the echo, just having her sit in front of the TV is
asinine.
Yeah, it's not the most ideal situation.
I do it for you guys.
You know what? I cannot find a vendor in this little area, and I don't know if there is one. Whatever, screw it. We'll just go without gear.
Just keep in mind, he did say credit cards, so it doesn't mean we have that money, but that's okay.
No, and part of the... Oh, you know what?
We really do appreciate
my gear is actually not broken now.
I think I repaired mine at the vendor. You
didn't okay. Well, then that was a huge waste of time.
Yeah,
I did find a lore book, though.
Oh, where? I missed it. Oh, well, I don't know.
That's fine. It'll be on your map.
I do... really appreciate the fact that people actually like the show enough to want better sound quality for it.
Yes.
You don't want to hear an echo. You're actually listening to it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
There's my first F-bomb.
I wonder what the hell's wrong with us too, and yet we still love each other. So maybe they're just a bunch of wackos like us.
I can't tell you all how many times a day we've been together for over 3 years now. Holy shit, that's a long time. I mean, it is for the two of us. And we apologize to each other like 50 times a day. I'm sorry I'm so weird. Because we'll sit there like humming.
We do very weird things when we're not on mic, and sometimes even when we are. So
we do dances that we call sweet moves just for no reason.
Yes.
We're a lot weirder off mic.
You know what?
You act like we're weird on here. We're actually as normal as I think we're capable of on here.
There's a dark anchor over there, but it's not active. So hopefully we'll hear a loud war horn, and then we can go do that dark anchor, which I love. Okay, so I'm sorry. Just real quick to finish that thought before we continue on with the quest chain here. That I did order it on Prime, which means it should be here Thursday or Friday. So for episode 10, that's the big news for our show. Is episode 10 will in fact have the improved audio that we've all been waiting for. So that's good news for everybody, not just us. That's especially good news for you guys, because we don't hear the echo. Actually, I do hear an echo, but it's actually your actual voice, not an echo in the mic. So
I did tell, was it Achilles or was it someone else? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't remember anything. I have a terrible memory, but I told somebody jokingly, might have flags actually. I told somebody, I was like, oh, just wait till you realize that my real voice is actually an echo. So they might be disappointed. The echo might not.
That would be hilarious if we could pull that off. In fact, that World of Warcraft headset that I have, it comes with the creative software where you can actually pick different World of Warcraft races and stuff to sound like. So you could pick orc, and it makes your voice all deep, puts like a bass effect on it or whatever to make you sound like an orc when you talk through the mic.
I didn't know that. I always just know that you look like you're like about as nerdy as you can possibly look wearing that particular headset. In a good way. I don't have a problem with nerd. Just putting that out there.
Okay, so I'm gonna get
doing a quest.
Yes, and did you turn it in? Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh.
So to pick up where we left off a couple of episodes ago, because we did take some time to do some side quests, get some leveling up, not realizing the gear was the problem, not the level, and
we're so
and so where we left off on the main story for Stonefalls was we had just thwarted the Daggerfall Covenant from successfully unleashing the other brother of strife in retaliation, which was Sidal. The original one was Balreth. We unleashed Balreth to fight off the Daggerfall Covenant attack on Davin's watch, and then we found out that we lost control of him, so we had to go through that quest line where we recaptured, rebound Balreth, and then we found out that the Daggerfall Covenant was trying to unleash the other brother of strife, Sidal, which we actually read a lore book on the Brothers of Strife.
Can I change my real name to Brother of Strife?
That is a fantastic name. It would be a good black metal band name.
That would be a
Brothers
good
of Strife, yes. And so then once we finished thwarting their attempt that was at Vivek's Antlers, we now were sent over to Fort Virak, and that is where Sergeant Gjoring, thank you Nord names, Sergeant Gjoring,
also a good black metal band name,
is telling us that the Daggerfall have successfully captured Fort Virak, and they're having a tough time getting them out, and so we will yet again come to save the day. Strong Nord reinforcements are waiting for us in the rift, but this fort keeps them bottled up. Our catapults can't crack the walls, and they've repelled every attack so far. So what does he want us to do? Garin Endaril, I believe that was the guy at Vivek's Antlers that we talked to who sent us here. Okay, so we're gonna go talk. We're gonna go talk to Garen Indoril. It's exciting to me sometimes because I start recognizing these names. I was like, ooh, I've heard of him.
I sure don't, but that's okay because
I'm sorry.
I don't follow the storyline when we do the show.
Do you listen to our show at all? Because I do explain it on the show.
It doesn't come across quite the same. As
Okay.
when are you gonna pickpocket this?
I am, and it's hilarious because we're actually.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Ah, successful! Yes.
Nice. High five. I wish I could like dance in front of them as a distraction while you pickpocket.
There's my legerdemain skill. Oh, because I still see people.
Legerdemain, is that it?
I still see people struggling to pronounce that. It is.
Legerdemain is valid, and I will accept that. Okay.
It is not though. It is legerdemain.
You know what?
Legerdemain.
You sound ridiculous.
That is how you say it.
It's better than when all of us were initially calling it Ledgerman.
Yes, there was a lot of us calling it Ledgerman.
So, Legerdemain, close enough, right?
Yeah. We all thought that you were a glorified accountant and that you kept ledgers, but it's actually a thieving system.
My spies are telling me General Scarydoo sent most of his forces to Vivek's Antlers.
Ah, see, this is why they sent most of their forces to Vivek's Antlers to help try and thwart them releasing Sidal, and as a result, it weakened the defenses for Fort Virak, and they were able to... Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I got that backwards. General Scarydoo is of the Daggerfall Covenant. So they're saying he's weak inside there because he sent all of his guys to attack us when we were over at Vivek's Antlers. I got it now. So how can we help?
I'm sorry.
We can go to the front lines. Thanks. That's... Oh, examine dead soldiers. That's pretty gruesome. Yeah, he even says this sounds gruesome.
I love your excitement when you're talking about it. You're like, gruesome.
So we're looking for anything unusual on the dead bodies. So let's go do that. This
is gruesome.
This is actually kind of a neat quest. You know, I've done this quest a few times, and like this is why I love doing this show. I had no idea that this is what I was doing. I see a white quest marker, I go, I click on it, and I'm done. I had no idea.
Well, that's kind of what I'm doing throughout the show, and then I sort of follow when I re-listen. But this is like some weird corner type things going on.
I like this setup. This is one of the things, and I don't know a lot of people who like the Stonefalls storyline, but I like it because there's a lot of siege action. It's almost like a PvE Cyrodiil type of thing. And you know what? I'm not overly familiar with the other areas and factions.
Running in some damn circles is what you're
doing. So I'm looking around at stuff. I'm for the stream.
I'm being
like
attacked
looking
because my guy's being attacked.
Oh, that's fine. I gotcha. Yeah, see, these guys are dying much easier.
It took a lot less time to kill.
We were struggling.
Half of them.
We were struggling to kill level 9s before, and these are level 12s, and they're just dropping like flies.
Of them instead of like
yeah, we would only be attacking one. You don't necessarily need to worry about killing these guys though, because
no, I know. I just enjoy killing everything.
Oh, that's more than okay.
I can't wait to start killing random people as part of the justice system and. You know, having a good time with that.
Oh, yeah.
Pretending they're people I hate.
Yes, but be careful. Be
sword.
careful. I believe there is something in your settings. I would imagine it's an interface that you're supposed to be able to turn off the justice system. So that I don't know.
You know what? You need to chill. I'm sorry. You can turn off the justice system.
I don't know if they've even have it in yet. I'd have to look through the settings. But they are introducing, at least at some point, if it's not already in there, a way to turn it off so that if you are sitting in town just trying to craft or whatever, that you don't accidentally steal something by trying to use the crafting station. And there's a stealable item next to it.
Fair enough, because you
we got zombies.
Killed a freaking chicken.
We got zombies. Where's Rick? We need Rick.
You.
That's a Walking Dead reference.
Oh.
Here's a Covenant soldier, so let's examine him.
Dead. I'll say it again. I don't
that
care
was
if
a
that's
great joke.
Thank you. If it was good enough.
Okay, we examined. There's old bandages.
There's one of 3 for me. Just want you to
Yes.
know that because sometimes I'm like way behind.
Yes, he's got old bandages on him. So let's kill these guys. There's another one over here.
I like
we can
killing
examine.
these guys. Oh, killing stuff in this game is such a great time. Let me know when there is a little break in the quest that we are following so I can tell a little minor story.
Oh, go for it right now. We're just checking out
I don't
bodies.
know why I said let me know when I realized now is probably a great time.
Yeah,
as they said that.
any time's a great time. I always I always do my best to remember what happened. So even if I can't explain it until like minutes later, then
You're good at that.
So you'll be fine whenever.
At least I think you're good at that.
Go ahead.
I, as your girlfriend, love you and support you. So
That's the first time I'm just
I
kidding.
was talking to Ramp today a little bit. Who wants to know what time our show closes out? Probably
I already said 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh, you answered right then and there. And yeah, Ag likes freaking Stonefalls, so thank you, because I enjoy it too.
Ag?
Ag.
Agellos?
Yeah, Agellos, which is why I said Ag, because
yeah, I just noticed that, because like I've heard him referred to as Ag or Agellos.
I'm not doing that.
But, and then I was like, wait a minute, but you're right. Like, if it's Agellos, then it should be Ag, not Ag.
You know what, with my speech impediment, I bet they all sound the same, so...
I don't know where you're at, but I'm getting beat
yeah,
up
I'm right
over
here, behind you. I'm going to help you with this guy.
Thank you.
Not that you need help, but it's fun. So anyway, I was talking to Ranf today, and Ranf, I hope you don't mind me sharing, but this cracked me up. So they were saying that their wife, I'm assuming he, but I don't want to assume, but I will say he from here on out, and I hope that's okay. He's saying that his wife used to play World of Warcraft, but she's kind of doing other things with work and such now, and she's a beginner like me. And he was saying that maybe we can get her to play ESO with us, and Ram's actually local to us, so we're thinking about bugging some people, maybe hanging out. And I was saying how much of I'm just so new to games in general, and this is a great game to start for somebody like me, but I really struggle to find my way around.
I'm struggling to find my way around right now. I was not paying attention. We're supposed to be going this way.
Alright, that works. We can kill stuff and go this way. But yeah, I struggle to find my way around. I get frustrated, and that's kind of the hard thing that I might make. I mean, I have plenty of character slots. I might make a character and really try to do it myself and see if I can learn to navigate myself. Because, you know what? You tell me to look at the map, and you're going to cross me wrong. You better watch your back, because that doesn't do me any favors. I know I'm supposed to look at the map. I can't read the map. But anyway, Ramf had said that his wife has the same problem, and as a result, he affectionately calls her his wrong way wife, and that cracked me up because she will also run in circles and struggle to find her way around, and that got me because I too am the wrong way wife, and I can't think of a better nickname for that. It was great, and that's the story I wanted to tell.
That is an awesome story.
Yeah, I love that. I love that nickname. It's perfect.
It's very close to home for me.
It defines me so.
You know what they need? You know what? And I think this would be an interesting thing for them to introduce for someone like yourself. The ability to turn on a you know what though? The pathing would be a nightmare for them to program, so this is something they'd never do. But I know in like Skyrim there was actually a spell that would show you where your next quest was, and I don't remember exactly how it worked, but I'm pretty sure it put like a line on the ground, like a glowing line on the ground, when you cast the spell that would show you the direction you're supposed to go.
Really?
Yeah, so that if you wanted to go to your next quest, it would kind of give you not on your map, but on your actually in front of you on the ground would be like a glowing line that you could follow.
So this.
And I think that'd be a really nice feature for them to have. So we have to go back and turn in because we searched 3 corpses now.
Did I search 3 corpses?
I don't know. Did you search 3 corpses?
I did.
Check your quest log. Go to Stonefalls.
Did like
and then breaking Fort Virak. And
2 of 3. I need one more.
Okay. You have to go to the quest marker because I don't know where it's at.
I can go to the quest marker.
So, I don't think there's really much else to talk about.
There's some dudes to kill here, so...
Okay, yeah, we can kill
they're
these
in
guys.
my way, and then I think I see the guy I need to get.
You know, this is why it's going to take us forever to get through each zone, is because...
Did I always miss something?
No, we're only getting through like 1 section of quest per episode because we're so slow.
Good. That means Dues and Tamriel will last forever, like Tales of Tamriel.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Stretch them out.
Fantastic.
Stretch them out.
Yeah. So we can sit here and you can listen to us.
Oh!
Where am I going? My quest marker is here. I don't see. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He was in the grass.
So I didn't remember this because we did a stream on Saturday, but we didn't even use this banner. We used a Knight's Night was nice enough to make a custom banner for the drunk stream. But he also, you'll notice, we have a nice new banner. It's no longer created on Microsoft Paint.
I know. The other one was like, it was funny to me. I was like, this is hilariously bad.
I mean, we are a bad show, but
we are, and we do take pride in.
I don't think we're that bad though.
Shabbiness.
We're not Microsoft Paint bad.
We're not Microsoft Paint.
No, we're like Photoshop knockoff bad.
Hey, GIMP is a great program. We might be okay. let me put this out there. We might be MS Paint bad, but we're more like MS Paint using custom colors.
Do you see this?
You did.
Did you see that flag there? That's my ultimate. That's the Dragon Knight standard.
I utilized it.
I was very
I love
excited to
using people's ultimate powers.
I was very excited to use that just now because this is the first time
fantastic.
I've played a Dragon Knight, and the Dragon Knight standard is one of the most well-known skills out of any class because it's. I don't know if it still is, but for a long time it's been very, very overpowered, according to people. I mean, you could argue that it's not, but I mean, it kind of was, and so it's that was like my first time using it, so that was very exciting.
Let me add. I'm sorry. I know we've done fuck all with the update, but
well, we did in episode 4. We did all on the PTS, exploring the different aspects of the champion system and the justice system.
Kind of, but that's okay. We told some cool stories.
It looks
I always think my stories are cool.
It looks like I was very observant to notice that we were fighting some zombies out there because we're letting him know that the enemies that were killing our troops were decaying already before they even died. Yeah.
For once, I paid a little attention.
See that you done fucked up. You're fighting zombies out there. You're fighting zombies out there. Yet after each day of fighting, we've allowed the enemy to collect their dead out of respect. Well, screw them. They're the enemy. You don't need to show them respect. This is why I hate Dark Elves. They show respect to their enemies, yet they enslave the Argonians. Dumb. I don't like them.
I know.
So he's raising the dead.
I hear you. You know how I feel about racism. I don't like them either. My outfit is so cool right now. I feel like I could make this.
I just tried to hit my e-cigarette backwards.
Cool. Are you seeing my outfit? You just make your character face me. I could call.
Oh yeah, let me get that on the stream. That does look pretty
That's a
nice.
sweet
I like that.
outfit.
Hold on, Wax and Ash, and we've met Wax and Ash before,
You guys are
and an
really
elite
excited.
squad are in the ruins under the fort. So we're going under the fort. Looks like we're going SEAL Team 6 style here. Okay, let me get a zoom in on that. That is nice. That is not.
Nice.
I just want to let everybody know this is not a dyed outfit.
Nope.
That is
It's really cool.
the natural colors of it, and that does look really cool.
Let me see what I'm wearing here.
Here, face me over here because the light's coming from over here.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I'm so bad at face. God.
No, you just tap it a little bit. You can walk and all adjust.
Am I good here?
Yeah, no, you were good before. I just was getting a different
Now
angle.
I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm wearing the Rawhide Bracers of Health.
Look at that
They're
sweet
actually
ass.
medium armor, which I normally do light.
Yes, I did just say look at your sweet ass to your character.
Oh, you're a sweet ass. I'm wearing the Ancient Warden's Heavy Greaves. Why am I wearing so much heavy armor? I need to switch to light here. I didn't realize. Homespun Shoes of Stamina, the Homespun Sash of Magica,
And let me
Robe
go ahead
of
and,
Magica. Anyway, I actually want to throw this out there because it is relevant to my outfit. My sweet looking clothes. I am hoping to. I've never done a cosplay really. Like, I've worn like Star Trek Next Generation engineering uniforms before, but that's about it. So, I'm decent at crafting. I'm decent at sewing. I don't mean crafting in the game, but I mean in real life. I would like to, for like later in the year, try to get into some kind of cosplay outfit and make it similar to one of my character's outfits, and this is a pretty cool one, although I would not look nearly this good in this outfit. But if anybody has any tips on where to start, how to do it, supplies, things like that, that would be cool, because I'm kind of coming at this with no experience doing it, although I can kind of sew a little, so. But that would be fun. I thought that would be fun. So if anyone else has,
jeez.
Excuse me, I'm asking if anyone else has cosplayed for Elder Scrolls. What are you seeing there? What was it good?
It's 3,000 gold to redistribute your champion points. I don't know if that's based on how many points you have, or if that's just a standard. Actually, that's not too bad if that's just the standard 3,000 gold, because on my main, I have like 250 skill points, and it bugs the crap out of me that it costs so much, because it costs me over 10,000 gold to respec, and it's like I want to respec sometimes, and I don't necessarily like that. I already used all these points. I should have looked at the other trees first. I didn't think. Oh well, too late now. Physical damage. I'm sorry that this is part of the show, me looking through the champion system.
That's cool. Half of the people around right now are still trying to download the damn thing. So,
Well, there you go. You can
on the
look at me
plus
doing the
side-
champion system
now,
here.
We lost most of the chat. I think that they're just trying to download the thing. But at the, get a little sneak preview here, because you're going to be downloading for a while, unless you're Knight's Knight, who apparently has the best internet on the damn planet.
I know, he gets like 14 megabytes a second. Honestly, he should split some of that with the Jellos. Because you don't need all that bandwidth.
Oh, poor Jellos.
Increase the effectiveness of damage of healing potions. Nah. You know what? I'm gonna just increase armor, I guess, and reduce. That's good enough for me. Okay, champion points spent. Then that should make me even a little bit more powerful.
You will be quite badass now.
So
let's go.
We need to go meet Walks and Ash.
Okay, but I do want you to know that before we end this episode, I need to kill a citizen for no reason.
Oh yeah, you got to save the best for the last.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That could be like the grand finale.
So I already mentioned this on the bonus drunk episode, but I'll mention it again.
Yeah, you probably didn't want to listen to that crap, so.
No replayable main story, Molag Bal story quest line. They answered that for me finally on the live stream.
We talked about that on Tales of Tamriel a little bit too, so they might have heard it there.
Yeah.
I mean, odds are if they're listening to us, they're listening to the superior couple.
Fair enough.
But no, it's true. Yeah, we can't do the. It looks like they have no plans for that, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, but the other thing is, everybody seems to be talking about now the lack of content update after 1.6, and I don't know what else there is to look forward. The Crown Store will be on the 16th, I think. But boy, other than that, what do you got? You got the console release, but that's not content update.
How far in advance do they tend to announce these things? I'm curious. Because, obviously
it has to go to the PTS first. So it's usually a few weeks after.
They roll it out on the PTS and then announce it right then?
No, they'll usually announce what the next thing is, and then it'll go to PTS a couple weeks after that, and then a couple weeks after that it goes live.
So, I mean, if we're talking about this is a huge update, I mean, we could be waiting. We shouldn't be waiting that long, right? I mean, they just may not have announced anything.
Well, what I'm wondering if they've had things like Hrothgar, which we've seen tons of in-game footage of what they've been working on, from Hrothgar or Orsinium, whatever it's called, and Imperial City. And you know what? I just heard what that Naga place is called, and I can't remember. I just heard it today, and I can never remember. But anyways, that one we haven't seen a ton of. We've seen some stuff.
Yeah.
But Hrothgar and Imperial City, we've seen a ton of. I'm wondering if they've got that sitting there, waiting for the Crown Store to go, and then they're like, boom, hey, here's some DLCs for you. We've had Imperial City and Hrothgar ready this whole time.
Right.
We've just been waiting to sell it to you rather than give it to you for free.
Hey, look, I have a high Hrothgar wraith. As
yes,
my vanity pet.
That is your, that was for the, I think, the 6-month
really
loyalty reward.
Nice. Do I use this transformation platform?
Yeah, you're going to have to, it looks like, based on what I'm seeing in this.
So, but that's kind of what I'm getting at, is this is such a huge rollout right now that they may not have announced the next thing yet. And I'm trying to remember, I don't really know how announcements work prior to the show because you would just tell me, so I don't really remember. Now I pay more attention to them, but I guess I'm wondering maybe after a month of this they might be rolling out.
So you may recall that
that was kind of an open question, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you said. I'm sorry, what were you asking?
No, it's okay. I was saying I didn't pay a lot of attention to updates really before the show, and now I do more because you would just tell me as they were relevant. But I'm wondering if they're gonna, if it would be practical that they might wait maybe a month after this update to start announcing other stuff. It doesn't seem like nothing's coming.
They probably will.
It seems like a reasonable amount of time to me. Maybe not.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. It's just they haven't indicated any sort of, like, usually by now they would have indicated a time frame ish of when they plan to come out with the next update. We need to sneak past these ghosts here.
I
remember this one too, and it was
you died more than I did.
Oh yeah, I kept constantly getting caught by these ghosts.
We have to wait till they're facing away, right?
Mm-hmm. And there's another one, and you need to back up. You're about to get caught. Yep, you just got caught.
I got caught. Well, I'm dead. My bad.
So you're right. I think honestly, I think that's the big one, is that they're waiting for the Crown Store, and once the Crown Store comes out, then everybody can calm down because they'll announce everything that all these upcoming DLCs that they've been touting. They're gonna, I mean, once the Crown Store's out, they can release content as fast as they want to.
Yeah, I feel like they need
You know,
to let
they'll
the
be
big
charging
news
people for
settle. Why do I keep getting hit? I thought I was facing away from the, or they have to face away from me. What am I doing?
They have to be far enough away from you. You can't get too close to them either.
Oh, I'm getting too damn close apparently.
Where am I going
Use the
here?
potion again.
Oh,
That's okay.
straight
You
ahead.
just keep doing it because I
Yep,
remember this.
I've already made it to the next checkpoint here.
That's BS because.
Well,
last
this is
time you
payback for
sucked
last
at it.
time, yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to show off this time and be like, yeah, look how good I was.
Well, I'm
This.
unlocking the door. It's unfortunate that I can't unlock it for you. That would be nice.
That's all right. I thought I was.
Unless you get credit for the quest. No, you gotta... Yeah, so you're getting way too close to him.
Still?
Oh, apparently not.
Like,
And then
where
make
do
a
they
left.
go?
Make a left.
Okay. Can I? Is it safe?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you
Okay.
can hang out in the middle there and wait till they pass by. So, Walks and Ash is down here. Had us drink... Oh, that's why I wanted to explain that. She had us drink a potion...
Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Shit, shit, shit. Do I need to go right there?
It's on. Open up your map. Get to a safe little corner.
Think I'm in one. I hope.
And see, you need to go south. Straight south, and you're done. Straight ahead there.
Oh, I see. It's got a question
So
mark.
good.
at
Yeah,
the
you can go for it.
Oh,
Back
okay.
up a little bit, and then
Better.
yeah. And anyway, so Walks and
So
Ash had
close,
us
you
drink
guys.
an elixir, and the elixir lets you kind of go to a transition midway between the living world and the dead
Oh,
world,
shit, shit, shit.
if you will. And the reason that you're able to do that is because the Molag Bal situation.
Oh, I'm fucked.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucked. Oh, come on. Why did he start going that way? I waited too long.
You still have to use the potion.
Balls!
I'm so sorry.
It's
So
okay. I waited too long. It's my own fault.
you may recall at the very beginning you are sacrificed by Manamarco,
Yes, I do remember this.
and that's what sends you to Cold Harbor, where you create your character and you start off at.
Right.
And as a result of that, you have no soul technically. Like you,
Yeah.
like you are the soul or something, or I forget exactly how that works because that's never quite made sense to me. It's almost like your soul has been turned into your physical body now, so you don't have a soul, you are a soul almost.
Uh-huh.
So for that reason, we're able to drink this elixir and turn us into this wisp that we were just turned into, that you are currently.
Don't watch me do it.
I'm sorry. And
I'm like a child. No, don't look. It's gonna make me tense. I'm laughing at myself because I know it's stupid. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh shit, mother. Fuck is this guy coming this way? Oh God!
so that's why we were perfect for this mission.
I did this so well the first time.
That's why we were perfect for this mission, according to Walks and Ash, was because they couldn't drink the elixir and be turned into a wisp like that. Only because we were sacrificed by Manamarca and went through that whole thing are we able to drink the elixir and then transform into a wisp and then sneak into this keep here.
You know what,
Or
Walks and Ash,
Fort Virak.
blow it out your ass because I'm not perfect for this. Clearly. Just kidding. I'm on my way again, but I keep getting. Not really better, but I keep having a better idea of what I'm doing. Alright, I need you to not freaking come this direction, please, because get on my nerves. You need to back up, Ghosty.
Oh.
I'm close.
Blood for the Pact. Walks and Ash just said it. After the gates are unbarred, look for Sarian in the fortress keep. We think he's holed up inside studying his spell books. Blood for the Pact. You always make fun of me for saying it. Now they're saying it in
Where
the
am I
game.
supposed to go when they're coming at me from both angles? This is what gets
You're supposed to wait until they aren't. They
do.
They follow different patterns, and so
Yeah.
you have to wait until they're in a pattern that.
They're no. I'll wait and then they come at me is the problem. Like I'm stuck in a place where they're both. I'm obviously missing something, but yeah, that's the one that's getting me. Because it's a corner, and so I don't know if I need to wait longer before I turn the corner. I'll show you when I get to that part, and have you tell me when.
You can go straight now.
No, I know that.
Yeah, and then kind of stay to the right there, so you don't get too close to
I'm
him.
okay.
And then you hook the left there.
Left. Yeah, no, I got that. This is the part that I can totally do.
I'm gonna pull the chat up while I'm doing this.
Tell them.
Your soul is ripped from you, Ramp says. That's what it is. You should have died, but you're blessed and lived through it.
Okay,
So.
and then I go left here. All right, this is where I get stuck. So
Yeah, you're good. Go.
I do, and then after I turn this corner, there's some crazy motherfuckers that come at me. No, what the hell?
No, that's not where
No, I
you're
went the
supposed to. You
wrong
have
way.
the quest marker. You're supposed to go south.
I know I went the wrong way.
That's okay.
That's why there's nobody here.
Yeah, you gotta
I
hook-
wasn't upset with you. I just meant I went the wrong way. So that's why there's no ghosties. Oh boy.
Yeah, and he's gonna come after you all the way.
What a dirtbag. No, I'm gonna fly past him anyway. Don't watch me do the rest of it.
I
I'll
won't
figure
watch
it
you
out.
do the rest of it. Do you want me to just keep going?
No, yeah, you keep going. I told you
Okay.
to keep going, and then I will tell you when I need your help at that part, though.
Okay.
Because that's the only part that I have an issue with. I struggle. I'm really glad I'm not streaming, guys, because it's embarrassing. This is a problem I have with games. I suck at them. Yeah,
Okay, so
shut
we got to
up.
finish
Walk
off
the dash.
I called him George Sarian. General Sarian and his abominations. Then we can reclaim the Fort Virak for the pack. Holgun and Tanval have rallied. I remember Holgun.
Yeah, I do too. Holgun.
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 The Nord and Dark Elf troops, they're just waiting for the signal, so I'll remove the bars from the gates so that they can storm the keep. And then where should I look for Sarian? Oh, and then that's where she says blood for the pact.
Alright, you got a sec there?
Yeah.
Okay. This part I can
Pull
get
up
there.
your map.
'Cause I know how to
Since-
go left. I have a
Oh, okay.
marker. That's not the problem. This is where, okay, I'm gonna go.
He's going to go down there, and then he's going to hook a right, so you need to go past him when he hooks a right.
Wait, where is he? Right,
See,
right
now, yeah, you wait for that left one to clear, and then go straight
thank
through.
you. That's where.
And then touch the wall there.
Follow me. Well,
There you
that
go.
was easy with your help. Thank you.
And there you go.
So that's embarrassing that I can't do these. This is what I'm saying
Oh,
about
there's
sucking at games. I
far
can't do
more
these things on my
things.
own.
There's far better things for you to feel embarrassed about.
Yeah, like dating you.
Man, I
turn that
walked-
around on you.
I walked right into that.
I love you.
I stepped in it.
You stepped in poo.
I stepped in dew. Yeah, I got dew all over my face.
Ugh, okay, you took that a little far. Well, depending on what you meant by that. Either way, you took it a little far, but there are certain acceptable things. Yeah, you did walk into that. I'm pretty happy I was able to turn that back around on you.
That's pretty hilarious.
I do love you though.
I love that I put the champion points in, which make me a little bit stronger. And we haven't fought anything since. We took this elixir, we
No,
snuck
we had
through
to
the
run away from
things,
these
and
ghosts that I couldn't.
like I want to go fight some things and see how much strength I gained from my champion points.
By the way, do people like the new load screens? Let us know.
I love the
Don't
new
let us
load
know.
screens.
I don't care. I always like seeing new
I was saying earlier, the
It's
only
very fun seeing new
the only thing is the person who made the original load screens, like, do they feel like crap because
Theirs were beautiful too, though. I just think it's nice to see a change.
why did it change my? Where's my what? Evening the odds. That's the quest I need. I went the wrong way again. God dang it.
Ramph continued. Your soul is ripped from you. You should have died without it, but you're blessed and lived through it.
Yeah, I already read that.
I didn't know if you read the you're blessed
Yeah.
part. I thought you didn't.
Yes.
I was probably getting mad at Ghost.
I was gonna
We're
say
gonna
I'm
listen to
pretty
this
sure.
tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't say it."
No, I did.
Ah, shut it. Where are you? Are you back in there?
Yeah, because oh no, I am supposed to come out here. I had the wrong quest selected because I alt-tabbed in the middle of the quest, so that it was a new quest and blah blah blah. So it had it.
Stop yawning.
Yeah, it had the Undaunted one to go into Fungal Grotto. That'll be a fun episode doing Fungal Grotto and stuff. We just need to find a couple more people who'd be willing to go in there with us so we can do the Fungal Grotto storyline. I would like to
would
do
be
that
awesome.
because I like the Fungal Grotto storyline. I like the Vet Fungal Grotto too, where it carries on the storyline. I think that's kind of neat too. Okay, so now I have to go as my phone turns
worry
back
about
on. I need to put it back on silent.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. I thought it was on silent. I texted
It
you.
is, but at
I texted
5:01.
you a joke.
Oh, at 5:01 it turns the sound back on.
You need to figure out your dang settings. By the way, I think that the update might help with that. The lollipop update.
Ah.
So you might not need to do that.
That might be
stupid
why.
settings.
Yeah, I should
I
look
think
into
people
that.
said that something was working because there was some issue with the volume before.
Hold up, I just got a new necklace.
Oh, sweet! I never check my gear until after I play. Let's get this guy. 'cause
Nice,
he's
and I can use that too, but I can't.
Hey,
Oh crap!
fool. You know what's satisfying is when your heavy attack kills the guy. It's like the last one.
Yeah, I love that. You know, you can use your heavy attack to your heavy attack will restore like magicka and health.
Yes, and I do use that quite frequently.
I don't.
You can use it when you're not even mid-fight. You can just throw down your heavy attack in the air, and it'll boost your magic a lot.
Oh, I did not know that.
Watch.
I thought your heavy attack had to hit someone.
No, I'll show you in a sec because my magic is already back.
Oh
up.
no, I believe you.
No, I want to show you though. It's cool if you.
No, I don't think a lot of people know that.
Well, if you didn't know that, okay, look right now. Watch. the second I do it. I think it's...
No, that's your magicka just normally regenerating. And you're not doing a heavy attack. You have to hold it all the way down. You have to hold... No, hold it down, and it'll charge, and then it'll shoot.
Well, I thought I did.
Technically, it still registers as a heavy attack if
I thought. That's
if you hold it down a little bit and then let it go.
Yes.
Rather than just like normal clicking it.
Yeah.
But technically, the heavy attack is holding it down completely. I like it better on restoration staff because the restoration staff, the heavy attack just sends a consistent beam, as opposed to the destruction staff where it builds up a giant fireball and then just shoots one giant fireball. Where are you?
I'm over here killing these guys. I leveled.
Okay, well let's go up here and finish this quest off because we're getting to about that time where it's been about an hour and actually.
And I learned sad things about my heavy attack.
I actually kind of like this little quest line. This will make for a good episode.
You ruined my night.
I'm sorry.
It's okay with your facts.
Oh, what facts?
About my heavy attack not working.
Oh. No, it might still work. I just.
No, it probably doesn't. I probably suck.
Let
me have my delusions. I'm just kidding. No, you did ruin my night.
What the?
Why can't I open it? Oh dear God.
Because we were supposed to. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I think we were supposed to... God damn it, let's come back here. God, I'm terrible at this game.
You're terrible at this game.
The quest marker is misleading.
You're terrible at this game. You're terrible at this game. I'm terrible at this game.
I'm not sure what you're talking about over there.
Oh, because you said you were terrible at this game. And I'm going, you're terrible. I'm sorry, you know what? My dramatic... like, intonations weren't working very well because I'm tired, so I think my voice sounds really flat tonight.
That's quite alright.
It's been a long couple of days, so I think my voice sounds very flat.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
Don't get started on that on the show.
I like these little scamps, the drawings of the scamps.
Yeah. I always feel like such a loser because I can digital paint and I've been good at it for a long time, but like low level.
Were we literally just supposed to go through this door? Ah, crap.
And I never pursued it or anything. So like I think we did this the first time.
You know, the quest marker did say to go through that other gosh dang door.
I thought so.
But when I come through this door, now the quest marker says to go through this door. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Are you coming through? There you are. Okay.
Talking to Waxanash.
Oh, so you never even started the quest.
What?
You never even started the next part of the quest.
Oh, evening the odds? No.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to talk
to that's alright, because we went the wrong way anyways, so...
Yeah, we did. And, ooh, my Storm Matronat can now be more... I'm going to do that really fast, because I have a skill point.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Daedric summoning.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll help you pick one here.
Let's see. I think I do greater, but let's see. Increased duration, damage, and health, or has a more powerful AoE.
Yeah, I would do the top one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think I've done in the past.
Yeah, that's the one that sounds familiar.
Do other people? I feel like other people like to experiment a lot, and one of the problems I have when playing games is repeating the same shit over and over. Like, as long as it worked well enough, I'm very comfortable with it. I'm like, I'm gonna keep using this skill. I don't need to experiment with any others. Like when I play Age of Empires 2, I'm always the same race. I always do my society in the exact same order. I have the same population size. I don't know why I mean, I don't play it very often, but when I do, it's like, why am I playing this again? I literally make the game go the same every time. Why do I do that? I don't know. That's just something to philosophize on. Your crown is gone.
That's alright. Just follow the gold.
It's back. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm in this golden saint costume, so it should be easy to spot.
Not as cool as my costume.
Okay, so now we need to go unbar the gates so that they can attack.
And FYI, Mr. Easiest Spot, on the TV, until I get closer, did not mean to hit that, until I get real close to you, it looks more like just some brown stuff that everyone else is wearing. But when I get close to you, you do look extremely cool.
That's interesting.
It's on the TV. Everything's brown in this game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's got less brightness to it and stuff.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
Did you unbar that gate there?
You unbarred the gate, yeah. I think I did, but now my quest marker's not gone away, so I think the city, it's attacking me. Hold on. That's why I can't do it. Now I can do it.
Oh, I got a maple lightning staff.
Yeah, it was another one where it made me wait for you to do it.
And that is better than the one I'm using.
For the
And
pact, that guy
necklace is better than what I was using. Yes, for the pact. Blood for the pact.
Cats for the pact.
You're the cat's pajamas.
You're the bee's knees.
Destruction staff increased to 20. I cannot wait until I unlock, what is it called? As I'm in the middle of a fight. Impulse. I can't wait to unlock Impulse. In fact, I just unlocked Weakness to Elements, but I won't be needing that.
Oh, Ramp says, no, don't go.
Yeah, don't worry, there's still a little bit left in this quest here.
Thank you for liking us.
I know, right? There's, I don't get it, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's go up here.
It is nice, like I've said before. I say it all the time, but I listen to podcasts and I love them, and I have.
Give me just a moment here, because there's a lore book around here somewhere.
Talking about podcasting.
And it's not here, but
anyway, point being, thank you all for actually putting up with this. If we're better than your workday, that's a good thing.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You know what, fool?
There we go.
Sorry, it took me a minute to get over the wall.
That's alright. Oh, I'm getting attacked from behind too. That's not helping.
Not helping. I like them. They're ganging up. But you're gonna lose.
Oh, I'm dead. Son
I'm
of
sorry.
a gun. That's
Don't you have a
right.
soul gem?
Yes,
I do.
I have a couple of empty ones I need to fill as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I need to pop on my restoration staff
Play
instead.
stupid games, win stupid prizes when you attack me.
Maybe I can get my...
Get out of here too. I'm dying.
No, you're fine. Just stay where you're at.
No, I'm dying.
No, I understand. Just stay where you're at.
I'm dead.
Oh, well, never mind.
I don't think you understood the meaning of dead.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. It was that I have a healing staff and a healing spell. I was trying to put the healing staff on, but I was still in combat, and so it wouldn't let me. And I can't resurrect you.
Oh,
I don't have... Oh, hold on. I can. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay. Are you gonna run off and get a soul gem for me?
I have soul gems. They're just empty, so I gotta pop on...
Gentlemanly.
Yeah, I just gotta pop in my soul trap here in place of the healing spell that I can't use anyways without my healing staff.
There.
So
I'm gonna fetch you a soul gem to save your dead life.
I gotta find an enemy though. There we go.
Poor Zaprouse Tower. Poor Zappity Rouse Tower.
There we go. And now I have a filled soul gem.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on, I need to kill this other guy though. And I'll fill another soul gem while I'm at it.
Zappity Rouse Tower.
Oh, I could have used my Dragon Knight standard. Oh my god, this staff does plenty of damage. Good lord. You know what? I forgot the lightning staff. Where are you? There you are. The lightning staff actually is like the restoration staff, where instead of when you do a heavy attack, instead of charging up and sending a single flame or a single ice ball, it sends a continuous stream of lightning.
Ooh.
Okay, so
I like my storm stuff, which I know is different, but
here's the lore book over here that I was looking for, and I wanted to start rating at least one lore book in each episode.
This one's not very long.
Yeah, it is. But that's alright.
Do we have the same lore book?
Kind of. Triumphs of the Monarch, Chapter 10?
Yeah, it's got these 2 pages and then, like, a paragraph.
Yeah, that's pretty long.
Yeah, it is when you read it, because it drags on forever.
Triumphs of a Monarch, Chapter 10. The Summons of Destiny. And that, dear reader, is my story. Well, that's a weird way to start this thing. You have read now my carefree youth in Cumberland House, how my father, Lord You know what? I'm not reading that crap. And I'll tell you why. That is a Dark Elf story, and I picked up a lore book earlier.
Hell no.
And it was Argonians Among Us. I'd much rather read about the Argonians than the Dark Elves.
I also like that name.
Argonians, and this one's about the same length, so let me kill this guy first and then get to a safe place.
You know what, asshole?
See that lightning stream coming from my staff?
Yeah.
I like that.
I do. I love all the storm calling stuff, and which are obviously Magicka abilities for me. And but I like having a frost staff the best, I think. Although flame staffs are.
Okay, let's get over here because we'll be kind of safe back here.
The frost is fun. You freeze the crap out of people.
The Argonians, Argonians Among Us by Syl Rothril. Argonians are scaled and of limited intelligence. Now I don't like this story either. And they are part of our everyday lives.
Oh my gosh, it's a racist book about Argonians.
In Morrowind and its surrounding regions, they're seen in every city and every town. They bring us our meals, they dress our children. But who are they really? Argonians originate from the region known as the Black Marsh, a water-soaked and depressing land. It reeks of swamp gas and teems with insects. In their native land, the Argonians squat in fetid pools and worship primitive tribal gods. You're perfect right there. Just keep doing what you're doing. Their folk magics and simple tribal armies have never proven an adequate defense against men or mer of stout heart. The swamp was first pacified by the Cyrodiilic army in First Era 2811. Those cruel and capricious men only entered the region to end the rule of a human bandit king. After the gauntleted hand of civilization came to the Argonians, their home served primarily as a prison state. The unthinking brutes of Cyrodiil callously released their most violent and unhinged criminals into the marsh. Almost 600 years ago, Dark Elves entered the lives of this scaly servant race. As the Second Era dawned, we began working with the Argonians in earnest. Whole tribes were evacuated to the safety and dry climates of Vardenfell, Stonefalls, and Deshawn. We offered them appropriate foodstuffs and taught them the ways of civilized culture. We fashioned garments to hide their more shameful features. Good for you. Maybe they liked being naked. And sent them into the new world so they could learn and serve in new environs. In return for our generosity, we've asked so little of the Argonians, and yet not all denizens of that fetid place feel true appreciation. God, this is a terrible story. Indeed, our time of close cooperation came to an end just a few years ago. A horrific disease known as the Nahaten flu brewed in the steamy depths of the marsh, spread across the region. Rumored to be the product of an Argonian tribal shaman, the plague struck all without reptilian ancestry, slaying uncounted numbers. Most tragically, other races began to fear the Argonians as spreaders of the plague. Our efforts to send Argonians on journeys of discovery were rebuffed at every turn. Today, of course, Argonians stand side by side with us in the Evenheart Pact. Once they were merely our servants, but now we have elevated this simple reptilian stock. They are strong, proud contributors to our military alliance and cared-for members in our households. The Argonians among us enrich our lives. Yet you don't treat them like they enrich your lives through this entire story.
That was a pretty racist story.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we corrected all of their mistakes of how they were living. Well, they chose to live that way for a reason, and you tried to change it. They were turned into... the poor Argonians.
Yeah.
So that's the story that I didn't...
That's the story that's made him angry about racism.
This is the story that, yet again, is why I hate Dark Elves. That's going to be my thing.
You're going to be racist against Dark Elves? Elf privilege?
Well, it's not really racist if you only hate them because they're racist, is it?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's okay to hate bigoted behavior.
Alright, now we'll finally go finish this quest.
I'm sure that individually you would hate a nice Dark Elf who wasn't a racist, so that's alright.
You like my Dragon Knight standard? It's pretty awesome,
using Impale. It's
yeah,
so fun.
I love Impale. Alright.
Ladies!
Alright. I've been driving a Chrysler.
Now,
what is it, Lincoln? I've been driving a Lincoln since before they paid me to drive a Lincoln.
Is it goddamn?
Alright. Yeah, that's my vanity pet.
I was gonna ask if it was yours or mine.
I don't have the house cat until March 16th, so for now I'm gonna use the dog.
Waiting for the kitty cats.
I know. I'm gonna get me some... Oh, hold on a sec. Nope. The loyalty rewards, the Mask of Cheerful Slaughters, the Sheogorath mask,
oh, sorry, keep yawning.
And the Senshi Tiger mount, or Sench Tiger, I've heard it pronounced both ways, is coming out March 16th as well, I believe. They said it would be closer to the release of Tamriel Unlimited.
It's a sensual tiger.
Yeah, because I had asked...
so great riding it.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. I didn't see you walk past me.
Lord God.
Alright, so now we can return to General... Oh, now we find General Sarian, so we need to go defeat the Daggerfall Covenant General now.
Okie doke.
And that'll be a good capper to this episode, I think.
Walked into an enemy. Like, literally just walked into him. Like, well, I literally plotted it.
As long as you followed it with a spell or two, then...
No, I ran away.
Oh.
And he didn't pursue. But I just smacked him, like, in the face. It was hilarious. Hey, why don't you back the fuck up, man? Impale!
Man, I'm getting frozen, I'm getting stunned. I need to get out of this mess. Oh my goodness. wonder if all of my
I hate when that happens. I hate it when they slow me down. I'd literally rather not be able to move at that point. It's less annoying.
This guy's hiding behind a frozen wall there. Alright, there we go.
Wow, I am close to death here, but...
That's alright. I'm going to take over this guy. Don't worry about this guy.
Okay, thanks. I'm trying to get my health up. I took a little potion, but it didn't do shit, really.
Oh, that's right. I have health potions. I need to start using those. You know what? Actually,
it helped.
let me...
I mean, I didn't die, so it did...
Let me kick on my healing staff, and I'm still in combat. Hold on.
I have magicka.
We're being attacked here.
My new familiar dies so fast.
And there's a guy helping us over there, so...
Good,
because you were about to die, but... okay, Spirit Mender Staff equipped. Okay, and then healing spell.
Healing spell!
That's going to be nice to just keep that on my bar. Which means I'm down to 2 skills, but that's fine. I don't mind.
Whatevs.
See, like I can drop this.
Just wait till we hit level 15 and we can have our second freaking bar.
I love these new spell animations, too. They look really nice.
They do look great. They look really nice. They haven't changed them, like, too much, and they just look good. It's level 15 where you get your second bar, right?
Yes.
That's gonna be nice.
Oh, and you know what? Hit L.
Close.
And,
hit L.
Let's go ahead and join... Oh, they changed the camp... Did they? I believe it was Hatteras that was the campaign that we want to set as our home. But I believe we can change it if that's not the case.
Ramph made it home and he's glad we're still on. I'm
Welcome
glad
home,
you made
Ramph.
it home in traffic. Oh crap, I went out the door. I didn't mean to hit E.
Well,
can you look at the teeth?
I get no buffs.
Oh, you missed it because you moved.
I'm sorry. Oh, the teeth?
No, it was right up in your beard.
Oh, god damn it.
I like walked right into your face. It was really funny.
I tried to join Hatteras, which was the Ebonheart buff campaign or at least the closest one to it, so that we could get the extra buffs, but it looks like the campaign's all reset for the update, so there's actually nothing controlled there. So, hey, everybody get into Hatteras and for the Ebonheart Pact and make that our buff campaign, because nothing is done in there yet.
Sounds good to me.
Gugnar.
Let me check out this bookshelf.
That's kind of an interesting name, Gugnar.
Gugnar. I would rather have that than my name.
Oh, General Sarian's gone. He was experimenting on the Nords there.
That's pretty weird.
Oh, turned him too. Dang it. Okay, so we're gonna take a candle to the journals. Fire will do the rest, apparently.
Yeah, that's how that tends to work.
Yeah, so there's the candle.
That's a rather hilarious way of putting it.
And there's the journals. So that way, I guess nobody else learns how to reanimate the dead like that. Is he gonna pop back up? He said he was gonna die and then be reanimated, and I don't see that happening.
Okay, I collected it. Now what?
Can I talk to him again? Oh, he's dead now.
Oh, oh shit! I'm lighting the journals afire. Hope that's cool.
Yeah, everything's already on fire for me.
Oh,
You're standing in fire on my screen.
That's hilarious. I didn't know if it was one of those ones where if one of us does it or if it would be separate, so...
And now we need to find Tanval Indoril and let him know the sitch.
Why can't I vandalize things in real life? In the game's not even vandalizing, you're just...
Well, I mean, you can.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I shouldn't. And, I'm not out to hurt anybody's property, it just seems like fun. But not like Ernie Pyro level fun. One of our Khajiits is a little strange, and he likes to stare at the fireplace, and he wants to try to go in it all the time, so...
Ramph said he lives 2.3 miles from his work site.
Wow, that really beats our commute.
Now, ours is only 4.5 miles each way, so...
Short, but he still beat us.
Yeah.
By like half. That's pretty good.
Pack controls Fort Virak. We saved Fort Virak, yet General Sarian still lives.
For those of you who don't live in our city, you should understand that it is an extremely sprawled out city with poor public transportation, and that's one of the things that people really don't like about it, is it spreads out like crazy, and the suburbs are not close by, and unless you're riding your bike like downtown, midtown, if you're trying to go anywhere else, odds are you don't live within 20-25 minutes of your job. So Ramph is in a good situation there, and we are too. 4.5 miles isn't bad, and
oh yeah,
we could ride our bikes.
15 miles.
Our bikes. Here we go. I can't.
All right.
Am I supposed to go in here?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. It wouldn't let me do it.
And we're going to track down General Sarian here. So we're going to go a little bit long in this episode, which I'm sure Ramph is glad to hear. And
I can't believe Ram's glad to hear that, but thank you, man.
And we're going to finish off killing General Sarian here, fighting through hordes of undead. But I don't see hordes. I just see one off in the distance. There's a couple over there.
Disappeared. That's always fun.
You can set that to always show, but
I thought it always did show. I just literally used spells and then it still didn't show up.
Really?
I pulled out my 2 familiars and it did nothing.
Oh, you could probably reload UI.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
I know what my
whatever.
spells are.
Yeah, you know what your spells are. There's only 5 of them.
I know, right? I could button mash and it wouldn't matter. Sorry for loudly drinking water and the... It's mostly that I crush the water bottles.
I don't know why you always do that.
I don't know!
It pours for you. You don't need to... It's not a squeeze bottle. You don't need to squeeze a bottle of water into your mouth.
You don't need to tell a 20-year-old woman how to drink her damn water.
I didn't think that I had to, but apparently I do. Okay, so here's 2 Covenant soldiers. Here we go. I'm going to drop the standard on the general here.
You do that.
Yeah, Dragonaut standard. Get over here in this heals.
You get over there. Oh, good to know. Thank you.
Oh, he's... Oh my god, look at him. What is going on with him? He's a blob.
I don't know, but...
That was weird.
Here we go.
I got heals going, so we'll stay full health easily.
Well, plus I brought my, my ultimate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, double ultimate.
So he's
I like it.
Pretty high power right now. I do love, like, saving my ultimate for when he's real powered up like that.
It's amazing that this one healing spell will keep us alive always.
That was fantastic.
All I have to do is have that one healing spell on my bar, and
nice work.
it makes a huge difference because it heals a ton.
Restoration staff, right?
Yep.
Nice.
See, now I can't use my destruction staff ability, but that's when I unlock the second bar. I'll have one of each.
Oh, that's right. I think I've always only used 2 destruction staffs. I don't think I've even tried to use a restoration staff.
You can, especially if you don't have any destruction staff skills on that bar. You could use any weapon. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You would probably want to use a healing staff just to level it up at least.
Ramph says, hell yeah, keep going. You 2 crack me up. I'm glad we're neighbors. I am too. That's so cool that you're local. And we can like do some kind of nerd event. I'm not sure what. We are socially awkward individuals, and as you can probably tell from listening to the show, hey, you know what? If they like us, they're probably socially awkward too, right? Like that's not an insult to you, Ramph. No offense.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Woo.
Oh, I was gonna say I've never played a game where an online game where I knew of people that lived nearby me that I played with,
and they're cool people too.
And now there's Ray, Ingwar, and now Ramph that all
live near us. Ingwar said they're from Sacramento, but they live in Missouri now. I guess I did call it Missouri. I'm really sorry.
Missouri. Okay, here's Holgan. He looks injured.
Screen, so I'm gonna be a minute.
One-eyed Holgan.
But yes, I would love to meet these people. And
whoa! Tanval's gone mad. I can't believe he took the Coral Heart. I thought we saved the Coral Heart.
Shrug. I'm still on a load screen.
Why would Tanval steal the Coral Heart? He's still planning to use it to release Sadal, so we still have to... Well, next week.
Let's find out. Next week on Juice and Hammer.
Yeah, next week we're going to have to, yet again... Troll's blood. Anything could break these apart these days. How do you think the Argonians and my fellow Nords will react to this? Tanvel, the Dark Elf, stole the Coral Heart to betray the Ebonheart Pact and release Sadal.
What? I'm still on the load screen, so I think I'm on an infinite load screen.
The theme of Stonefalls and of my life is goddamn I hate those Dark Elves. The stupid Dunmer.
Hey, the theme of my life is infinite load screen.
They've gone to Kraganmore. The city is the gateway to the Tormented Spire. To get past the wards at the base of the mountain, he'd need to talk to the Drez's Grandmaster that holds the key, House Drez. Go and stop him. So we'll head to Kraganmore then next episode. So
yeah, because I'm stuck on a load screen.
I'm going to ask him a couple of questions here. He's wounded, so I'm not going to ask him questions.
Remind me to talk to that guy next time when I'm not stuck on a load screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got infinite load screen there.
I've been saying that for a while, but that's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I was trying to read the text and everything. And okay, so let's close this out. So what are your final thoughts, Stu?
Oh, now my load screen's gone. Should I go talk to that guy?
Yeah, go talk to him.
He's over where you're at, right?
He should have been right there behind you, so I don't think he's loaded yet. I think he's about to be right there. Because I don't see you.
Lord. Okay, now I'm being attacked. That's cool. And from behind...
You did not complete your quest.
Well, I might not have. I probably didn't. We'll do it later.
Okay.
My final thoughts are get me out of here because, boy, my health seems to be going fast. It's
because you don't have me to tank for you.
I don't have what?
You don't have me to tank for you.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm being chased. I need your help here.
I can't. You're in a different instance than me now because you didn't complete the quest.
Crap. Well, I'm being attacked. I'm gonna die, so that's cool. I'll just die, and I'll go to the way shrine.
Your final thoughts are, I'm dead.
My final thoughts are, womp womp. Thank you again for... I almost said Slayer of Slags, but I know it's Smiter of Slags, but I just want to have fun with that name. Thank you for the big donation. Thank you all for... Actually, all the donations have been big, so thank you.
That was Asteldian, Knight's Knight, and Tamriel Drifter on top of Smiter of Slags.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you all. Those have all been really helpful. I can't believe we're this close to the goal, and it was only a few days. That's really awesome. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Check out the latest episode of Tales of Tamriel, because we were on that, and that was fun. And not just because we were on that, but because you guys all know it's a good show. If you're listening to this shit, you're already listening to the better version.
On that note, I don't mean to cut off your final thoughts.
Totally cutting off my final... No, I'm just kidding.
Knight's Knight had posted on Twitter that they will be having some very special guests on their next episode.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know if it's the next episode or the episode after, but in an upcoming episode, they have confirmed that they will have Jessica Folsom of the ESO community, well, not of the community, she's like community director, I believe is the title, or something like that. She's like one of the head people on the, she's on the live streams, and she's always one of the main people on the forums for ZOS. As well as they're going to have one of the creative writers, and their lore master, Lawrence Schick, is also going to be on the show. I forget the creative writer's name, but there will be Jessica Folsom, Lawrence Schick, and one of the creative writers for Elder Scrolls Online.
That is fantastic.
Being special guests on one of the next coming up episodes of ESORP. So just a shout out to their show as well.
That is super cool. We're excited about that. That's great news. I'm glad you remembered to say that, because I was really excited when I saw that today. Even though it was at work, but that got me all happy for them. That's fantastic. And then also, thank you, Ran, for the new title that I am stealing from your partner, which is Wrong Way Wife.
You are now my Wrong Way Wife.
I am his Wrong Way Wife.
That is a tongue twister. You cannot say that 5 times fast. Don't try. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try.
He's gonna, right after we turn off the stream, he's gonna be doing that. So, also, it's just been, again, I say this every episode, but thank you, everyone, for all the support. Thank you, especially Ramp, because Ramp's been so freaking nice in the chat, but just Mickey's in there, and you guys are all awesome, and it feels really nice to have you guys hanging out, and yeah, that's it. And all I can see is the top of your head on the screen. You might want to scoot forward there, Andrew.
Oh, I'm leaning back. Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's casually leaning back.
I'm kicking back and listen to your final thoughts there.
Yes, my other final thought is that the drunk episode was so fun that I feel like really lost right now without a glass of wine on me.
That mulled wine was amazing. I encourage you all to go to YouTube and check that out. We filmed it, and the whole process of making it. And actually, if you watch the special drunk episode, the first 18 minutes of that episode is us streaming the video, and there's a little bit of commentary with me, Do, and Knight's Night over the video. So if you want to just get the
getting confused in the video.
if you want to just get the actual video itself without the commentary over, you can watch that on YouTube. And then also it's and at the end of the video on the special drunk episode, the Alcohol by Volume special, you actually see us with the final product, because it takes about 2 hours in a crock pot. So we made the video, we uploaded it and streamed it, and then at the end of the stream of the video, we then had the final product, so you can see that as well, and it was really good. I really encourage anybody who enjoys wine to try a spiced mulled wine.
Last thing, you can't stop being a fan of the show yet, because at some point, very soon, he's going to be sitting on a balloon filled with Jack and Coke.
Yes, I plan.
.com.
I plan to film that and put that on YouTube and stream the YouTube video, or however I'm going to do it. But I plan on streaming the video as soon as we take care of that.
In the background, you'll be hearing my extremely obnoxious laugh that I do when I'm excited, which is like,
we might try to do that. We might try to do that this weekend. If not, as soon as we do it, the very following episode will have the video of that. You know what? It'll be like a new ice bucket challenge. To sit on a Jack and Coke balloon till it pops.
Butt bucket challenge.
The butt balloon challenge.
All right, now what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts.
I have a ton, and I'll just keep going.
My final thoughts were: I think this was a great episode. I really like this Stonefalls quest chain.
We have to compliment our own episode.
No, I really liked this one in particular because Fort Virak was kind of a perfectly length quest line here, where we had dealt with some necromancy. We found out that the coral heart was stolen that we thought we had rescued. And we found out it was done by, guess who? A Dunmer, a crappy ass, I hate Dark Elves Dunmer. And so that's...
They ruined the whole damn alliance.
Yes, they do. I cannot stand the Dark Elves. That's part of my final thoughts. I don't like them. And so now we gotta yet again stop him from releasing Sidal with the Coral Heart. So we'll go ahead and do that next week. And one last thing is, I had mentioned earlier the Kickstarter stretch goals. I had mentioned the chair at 475 just because I didn't expect any money to be pledged to us in the first place, and the fact that we have over 60% of our goal, I went ahead and threw on a much higher stretch goal, which again, I don't want to sound like I'm being arrogant or something by putting this on there. It's more of just to have it on there. If we get up to $2,000 on the Kickstarter, then we will build Scarydoo a new. Well, technically, we'll build me a new computer, and she can have mine, which I just built last year. So she'll be getting, if we can hit 2,000, she'll get a really nice computer, because currently she's using.
I do not think
currently, I don't either, but I figured I might as well put it on there. Currently, she's on I think it's about 8 years old. It's a Dell, which right away Dell, ew. It's a Dell XPS 420. It's about 8 years old. And right now it is upside down, because if we put the PC right side up, the fan starts making very loud noises. So she is on an upside down 8-year-old Dell XPS 420.
It is extremely funny, actually.
So I know that's a long shot, but you never know what might happen. So when you put the stretch goal on there, it's just for just in case it happens. You never know. And
really, thank you, because I wouldn't throw $1 at us, quite frankly. So thank you.
Oh,
that does really mean a lot to us. It gets us excited every time. It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
Even if you can't, by the way, just listening to the show is huge. Tweeting us is huge. There are people who have retweeted our Kickstarter. That's huge. All of that helps. All of it's really awesome. I don't hate you more because you don't have money to throw at our stupid show. I might like you more if you do. No, I'm just kidding. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't stress enough.
Even the chat is awesome.
Yeah, I can't.
The chat makes me so happy.
I can't stress enough that we're just two loner nerds that never leave our apartment. And
work and go to Costco.
to have people interested in our show and the way that it's taken off is really something special, that I never thought I'd be involved in something like that, and it's really, really cool. And I can't thank everybody involved enough, not just those that pledge to Kickstarter, but anybody who enjoys our show. You guys mean the world to us. You're fantastic.
You do. And our final thoughts are always 50% of the show. If you don't fucking like it, you stop listening.
It's okay. What I've started doing is kicking up the game volume and doing /loot, so we have a little background loot music while we do it.
One more thing, if you are listening on the podcast, you should check out the YouTube video of this episode, because for some reason I have waved my arms around way more than normal. My arms have been all over the place.
I'm sure people will check out the video just to see your arm waving.
Yeah, they should. It's funny. My arms are adorable. They're flabby on top a little bit. Anyway,
okay.
Turn off the stream now.
No. So if you would like to reach us, you can email us at dewsandtamriel@gmail.com. We are on Twitter at dewsandtamriel. I am at Scarydrew86.
I am at _burials.
And we stream live Tuesdays at, I did that backwards, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is on twitch.tv/Dues and Tamriel. And we also upload the videos to YouTube. You can go to tinyurl.Dues and Tamriel until we hit 500.
.com/Dues and Tamriel.
tinyurl.com/Dues and Tamriel. Did I miss the .com? Why that? Until we get 500.
That is not an extension.
Until we get 500 followers, and then we can actually just be youtube.com/Dues and Tamriel, but .gcb. I just made that up. I don't know what that is. And then you can also just search Dues and Tamriel on YouTube, and it pulls right up. It's not like one of those things where you name a video and it's something obscure, and when you search it, it still doesn't pull up.
No, we are the Dues and Tamriel.
Yes, and we also upload the audio version as a podcast, which you can find on iTunes, Beyond Pod, Podomatic, Stitcher, and that's it. I thought there was another one. iTunes, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, and Podomatic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and if you Google, you can find us. Just Google Dues and Tamriel, and
if you Google, you can figure out how to use a damn podcast. You'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
You'll find
Fair enough.
Are we done?
Yes. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for those in this. What?
What do you want under Kickstarter? If you go to the main Kickstarter website and search Dues and Tamriel, we're the only one that comes up, but I will...
Pretty much anything we're involved in, if you search Dues and Tamriel, it should pull up.
But yeah, at Kickstarter, when you go to the main page at the top, there's a search bar, because I think it's like some weird name with dashes. So I will tweet...
No, Kickstarter, you just search Dues and Tamriel with spaces.
No, I understand, but then in the URL, it's got some funky... It's like, help Dues and Tamriel, blah,
blah,
blah.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual web address is,
you know
no.
What? This was my question that I was answering. So we will tweet on the Dues and Tamriel account and both of our individual accounts with a link to the Kickstarter again, and we will flood you with those links until our 20-something days are up. So, if that answers your question, Riff. So, anyway, are we... good night?
Good night, everybody. Thank you, chat, for joining us, and thank you, everybody who listens and support the show. We love you all, and have a great night.
Waving my arms. Turn off the stream. Wrong way, wife. Turning off the stream.